Morning. It's Friday, August 4th. August continues to roll on. 4 days in already. And it's Friday, TGIF everyone. Weekend is here. Today's a great day. The reason for that, I get to go fishing. So we're gonna fish hard today. Try to get out of here before the storms come. Mr. Weatherman says some bad stuff this afternoon maybe, so don't want to be here for that. We'll definitely try to roll out by noon. So it's just turning 6 o'clock now. As you can see, it's still dark. We've got some fog here. Got a new lure to use today. My boys Garrett and Grant and Mom and Dad showed up last night at the homestead and hooked me up with a really cool lure. Gonna try it today. I'll introduce that later and see if maybe we can't catch something crazy on that thing. For now, let's fish. All right, third cast of the morning. Strike King 3 XD, and that's in pearl and chartreuse. And that's a little fella, but you know what he is, skunk killer. So we love him, and we'll see you later. So that's not bad. It wasn't first cast, which sometimes that first cast of the day you get one. Seems exciting, but a lot of times that's a kiss of death. So I'll take the third or fourth cast. That gets you started, and I think that's a little better luck. So yeah, we're gonna keep working here. We're fishing deep, fishing on a point, trying to find the edge of the weeds into the deep water, and we're gonna look around for that topwater bite in a little bit. We're gonna give this fog about an hour. So there you go. Skunks out, guys. The rest is gravy. Welcome to the weekend. All right, just got bit on the 5 XD. Don't think he's very big, which is amazing because, oh, he just tossed me at the boat. I don't know if you guys got to see him or not, but yeah, that's the, switched out to the deeper one and moved out further on this point and just got bit. And yeah, I just lost him at the boat. But that was probably a 12, 13 incher, but good sign. I'll keep working there and see if I can't get bit again. But it's encouraging. He hit about halfway in, so we got the full depth on it. But again, this bait's pretty big. Sometimes the guys that aren't monstrous, they have a hard time getting it on their mouth, and he kind of gave me the toss at the boat. But that's number 2 bite of the day here. I've only been here about 10 minutes, so promising. We'll stay here for a while and wait for this fog to burn and see if we don't get some fish working the bait balls. We'll have a little bit of fun with that. And other than that, we'll keep fishing, everybody. Okay, folks, we got one in the boat on the 3 XD, right? Lost one at the boat on the 5 XD. It's only been here, I'm guessing, 20 minutes. So I just drop shotted for a while and nothing. So I moved in a little closer here. I'm gonna move over some big weed beds that kind of go all through right here. And as promised, here's our lure for right now. Check him out. That is a Fish Lab, and that is the Bio Rat. It's got 2 paddle tails with little footses in the end, right? He looks angry. Let's see what he looks like in the water. All right, so there he goes. Kind of like a double whopper plopper. So the saying is he's pretty good for big bass, so that'd be awesome. But he's also really good for pike and musky, and I've caught a lot of Mr. Muskies here this year. So we're gonna chuck it over this weed bed here and see if something doesn't come up and blow it up. So here we go. Thanks to Garrett and Grant Gizzler. Mom and Dad showed up with the boys last night at the garage while I was getting prepped for today, and they were all excited to give me Mr. Rat lure here, but look at him go. Oh, he's a noisy little bugger. Coming right over these weed beds. I don't know if you can see down in there. But there you go. So we'll work this area for fun here for a little bit, and then we'll move on to some other spots and try other lures, and then we'll come back to Mr. Rat. All right, boys. So we've chucked the rat here for about 15 minutes. You can see the fog is still hanging thick. Look at him go though, huh? So there's your rat. He is the most unique, bizarre, fun, mesmerizing lure I've ever thrown. To be honest with you, I think I'm having more fun just listening to it come back. Makes a ton of noise. I can kind of twitch it or straight retrieve it. But I've worked this weed bed here pretty good, and no takers. I'm almost scared that something really big is going to come up and eat it, because it is large, and I don't think anything little is going to try to eat it. So the anticipation of a gigantic explosion is, I don't know, it's kind of nerve-wracking. But cool lure. I appreciate it, guys. This fella's awesome. He's definitely got his time and place, and I'm going to keep trying this for a few more minutes because it's just kind of too much fun, and the anticipation's really high. We'll see. If nothing bites on this, I'll change up some tactics and keep moving around the lake. But man, the fog, I mean, you can't see anywhere. It's really thick, so this topwater bite won't come for a while. So I'm going to kind of stay fishing some points, some deeper weed beds, and see if I can't continue to find a couple bass. We got 2 bites today. It's early. We got a long time to go, so hopefully we put together a nice program for everybody. But boys, thanks for the Fish Lab Bio Rat. He's awesome. What is that? Huh. My very first ever Keystone walleye. Look at that. That is really slick. He hit right at the boat. Look at that. I have never caught a walleye in Keystone Lake. Check him out. That's really cool. Nice teeth. Look at those teeth. Ooh, big teeth. All right, buddy. That was really cool. I know there's in here. I've heard they were in here. A lot of guys say that years ago there were a lot in here. I've seen a couple big ones chasing my mag draft back to the boat a few times this early summer. But that guy, I was just about to pull the bait up into the boat, and that's the big 5XD. I like to throw about 18 to 20 foot here on the weed edge, and sure enough, about right here, thump. And that was really cool. That was highlight of my day. Now look out here, we got some little fishes busting surface. They're little, we're not going to bother with them. But yeah, it's cool. I'm glad you guys got to see that. I'm certainly glad I caught him. He wasn't very big, but that's really neat. I've been up here since I was probably 7 years old. Started with my pap, and took about 19 years off to play some baseball with the boys, and I'm back up here the last 3 seasons, and first walleye ever. So love it, love it. All right, stay down, you stinker. Stay down. All right. Oh, just got him in. Boat flip successful. Oh my goodness, hold still, my man. There you go. So there we go. How about that? Deep weed edge, trying new stuff, and bass came to play. We're getting bigger. I think he might go 12. Let's see. No, he'll go 13. So we're getting a little better. That's great. 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 Just like Hannibal and the A-Team. Love it when a plan comes together. So what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm lost in the fog, that's for sure. But if you can see the shoreline at all, I'm off it. Between me and the shoreline is a weed bed that runs the whole length here, probably 200-300 yards. I'm on the deep side of it. It's 20 feet average on this side. And I'm throwing this Strike King 5XD on the back side of this, trying to be right on the edge of the weeds where the weeds stop growing up, and kind of say maybe just a foot tall, 8 inches tall on the bottom, and see if I can pick off anybody on the outside edge of it. And so far, walleye and a 13 incher. So exciting. Trying this until this fog lifts to go, but see what I get into here. A little bit of weeds, that's okay. Nice and green, good stuff. But yeah, I try to be right on the edge of snagging a bunch of weeds and not snagging weeds, and sure enough, that's 4 crankbait bites today, which is fun. I do like this style of fishing until the top water goes. So that's all. We're gonna keep plugging here, guys. Okay, we're on. This one feels a little better unless you put me in the weeds. Let's see. He's no show yet. There he is. Oh no. I think it might be. It is. Oh boy. It's Mr. Musky. Oh yeah. It's Mr. Musky. Oh, is he strong? My goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, there he is. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness. Oh dear Lord. I thought it was a nice bass, people, but look at this guy go. All right. Let's see. Come here, buddy. There we go. Oh, man, oh man, oh man. Look at him. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. So much better in this net. Oh, goodness. Hold still. See why I love these fish so much? Fun, yes. Oh boy, he's... All right, I'm gonna turn you off and I'll put you back on when I get him done. He's released. He was not happy. I got him out of that net, and I started to lift him up, and when I reached for the camera with one hand, I couldn't hold him with the other hand. But I think we got that fight on film pretty good, and we certainly got him in the net. Boy, he hit hard. That was really awesome. So there it is, Mr. Musky. And the net worked out great. So wow, what a day. Musky, walleye, and I think maybe 3 largemouth already. So definitely worth getting up super early and starting a weekend like this. So I'll talk to everybody in a minute. So since I caught Mr. Musky here, which I've seen a bunch here, I've caught a bunch here this year. I've had a lot of followers earlier. It's a good musky spot. I'm not targeting them, but now that I have a net that I can at least land them, that's a lot better. I do apologize for not holding him up for everyone to see in my hands, but boy, the double trebles of this lure were hung up in the net, and he was flopping around in there, and it's just no fun sticking your hands in the net to get the fish. Who's got a mouthful of teeth, and then all these trebles in there that I just couldn't free up before the fish. So I kind of just lifted him real quick and dumped him back in the drink. I didn't want him to be stressed out too much, but I think I got the fight on film. I hope I did. He certainly was a lot of fun. Hit hard, pulled hard, all those things you love in a big old muskie. So I switched over and started throwing that rat lure just to see if I could conjure up a big boy, and no takers. So I came back to the big crankbait here, and I'll probably come through this weed edge one more time and throw the mag draft and see if I can't sneak a big bass to check that out. So till then, hope you're having a good Friday. I sure am. A bunch of species in the boat, and fog still. Check this out. There's the sun trying, but man, visibility's down maybe 50 yards, 75 yards. It just does not want to let go. So eventually when this fog goes, we'll probably start to get a little topwater bite. So I'll chase that just because that's so much fun. But for now, this technique has been pretty good. Cranking deep weed edges in August, dog days, guys. All right, for all you rat lovers out there, we're trying it again. I'm trying there, Gizzler boys, I'm trying. Came across another weed bed here. No more takers on the crankbait, so actually throwing this for a muskie for the first time in my life. I guess I'm kind of fishing for muskie. Now I'm hung up in the weeds. That's no fun. Let's get him back. There he comes. Yeah, he's a little gunked up. But yeah, boys, I'm trying. This rat is an amazing lure. He's just kind of very, I don't know what the word is for. He's interesting. But I'm snagging up a good bit with him in this weed bed here. So I'm gonna pull out a little further and hit it on the deeper edge, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try there, boys. We'll see what we can do. Let's try one more cast while we're on. Look at that thing go. That's crazy. That's just crazy. All right. All right, hooked on the spook. He's legit. There we go. Nice little fella. All right. Yeah, I got a topwater bite all of a sudden out of nowhere. Up on the northern end where I really haven't had that before. Let's see if we can about, oh yeah, big largemouth. All right. I like when a largemouth get going. They he's hooked really, really good. All right. Super fat as usual. But yeah, we're gonna have to, oh, he really ate it. My goodness. All right, I'm gonna turn you guys off, but there he is. So this topwater just started going here on the northern end. Looked like a lot of smallmouths. Hooked up with a couple right off the bat, and they popped me real fast. But that largemouth stuck pretty good. But he was hooked so precariously that, well, as you can see, I'm bleeding. Took two hooks, one of the finger, one of the thumb. But hey, it's all part of the experience. But anyway, yeah, I'm up on the northern end. Look out here in front of us, see? This little narrows here, kind of narrows in. I've had some luck here in the past, mostly later summer, usually in the evening. But all of a sudden they're starting to pop here a little bit. So I'll mess around with these guys for a while. And then I'm going to shoot down the southern end and see if I can't get into some of the big smallmouth down there. But as you can see, the fog's really, really thick. So I'm kind of weighing against it. I don't want to leave these fish to go find fish. But I think I got heavier fog on the southern end. It's going to hold the bite down a little bit. So I might have a few minutes here to play. In the meantime, I'll just bleed on myself and you guys go on having a good morning. Hope someone's having some coffee and bacon and eggs. All right, got team. Uh-oh, California bass. They must be migrating north, people. Look at them surfing. Wee, buddy. All right. Not the mega toad we're looking for, eh, Jake? But you hear the goosh, you make the cast, and that's a pretty fella no matter how you slice it. Certainly a lot of fun. So, extra jump for the fans. All right, you can see where he came from. Just had a little slurp and I hit him with the spook and he went. So far these fish seem okay. I don't know, 12, 13s. I'll mess around here just a little bit longer. There's some more going off here. If I get into a little bigger group, then I'll stay. If not, I'll mosey out of here. But very encouraging that they're being blown up on the bait fish coming off these full moons and really bright skies at night. So we'll see. All right, we've got a little smallmouth here. Moved up to the southern end and got into the smallmouth out here. And there he is. All right, average fella. Oh my goodness, just threw a minnow up all over me. Disgusting. Oh, he ate that thing all the way down. Closed his mouth around it. So let's see if we can't get this out here quickly. And we did. All right. There you go. Little guy, nothing tremendous. But we'll see if we can't grab this little fella. That looks like the preferred bait right there. Little guys, not very big, but they blow up and eat the crap out of them. So they must be tasty, but as you can see, they're not very big. So I think they need to eat a lot of them, which is what I'm hoping for. But a lot of blow-ups out here. If you can see the 1, 2, 3 groups out here. There's a group over here. So I'm just kind of meandering around. Kind of look like a drunk boat driver day out here. I'm just scooting left and right and looking left and right. It's good therapy for my neck. So anyway, the fish are getting going. We'll see if we can't catch a few more for you. Let's see if we can get one here right behind the boat. Oh, look at them go back there. Watch this. We'll put that rod down. We'll pick up the spook. And we'll see if we can get bitten. That sun's shining on us. And we can't. Like I said, they're quick, right? They're up and they're gone. All right. Got another little fella here, I think. I think we're gonna jump. Boy, the sun is bright all of a sudden. Oh, this one's pulling pretty good. Let's see. Oh, check him out. Little weed smallie. Picking up weeds out here in the middle. Whoa. He almost landed in the damn boat. All right. So again, we're into a bunch of 12 to 14s, which is cool. Truly, it's cool. Just want to find that group of bigger ones. We've had some luck this year with some bigger ones, and years past, I've gotten into some nice 2.5 pounders out here doing this. So we're just going to keep searching and being patient and dealing with this bright sun that's come to visit. All of a sudden, we went from fog bound to surface of the sun real quick. I can't get that stupid Barney song out of my head. Any of you parents out there will know what I'm talking about. I think it's like Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. I think it's a Barney song, but once that sun popped up, stupid song got stuck in my head and it's just wreaking havoc in there. So if anybody can sing me a different song real quick, that'd be fantastic, because I'm about ready to carve a hole in my head and try to pull this song out of it. But enough about me. Talk to you later. Well, I put the riserbait in one's mouth. I don't know how good. You saw what happened with the last one. Threw me at the boat. But I'm back here by Mr. Light Pole from this morning, but boy, this is a nice pod going. I missed the damn thing. I made a bad cast. Then I made a good cast. Either I got this guy on the side of the head or he's a good fish, which means I'll probably lose him at the boat. But let's see. He wants to jump. There he comes. I might have decent hook in him, I hope. I hope. Turbo needs a good landing here. Oh, he's pulling good, guys. Oh, wait, he's actually a good fish. Actually a very good fish. There you go. Finally, a solid Mr. Smallmouth. So, there you go. It's a nice big chunk of smallmouth on the riserbait, mid-lake, just the way we like it. Boats all around. So let's release him so they don't know what I'm doing out here. And thank you for watching that with me. All right, I just hooked into a little gymnast smallmouth here. He's been up and up and up, and now he's digging for gold. Here he comes. Now we got him on the side of the mouth. Let's see if we can get him in. Jump, jump, and off. There you go. That's two at the boat, guys. I'm going to try not to be crabby about that. He was hooked in the side of the face. Made a cast to a group that had been gone for a while. Did not expect that. And he ate it and commenced to jumping 3, 4, 5 times. And probably could have netted him, but he wasn't very big. But anyway, I won't get grumpy. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day. And that song's still stuck in my head, Mr. Sun. Got to get rid of it. I am rapidly losing sanity. All right, what's the odds I get him in the boat? 2 to 1? 3 to 1. Let's see. Oh, he's a nice fish. So that means 10 to 1. Oh, he doesn't even know what to do here yet. He didn't like the net. There we go. How about that? Turbo gets a nice slob there, huh? That'll look pretty good. All right. And there you go. That's quality all day long. Beautiful smallmouth. Blowing up bait. Was lucky enough to be close enough. And there you go. Got him in. That's a nice chunkster. See you, buddy. All right. Well, we got that one in. I threw some odds out there that weren't in my favor, but once in a while I do pretty good. Lots of room for improvement. Never claimed to be a pro at this. Just patient, lucky, better than some, and not as good as others. But boy, do I have fun. I enjoy it out here every day that I do get to come out here, and guys like that sure make it a lot more entertaining for me. All right, we got team. Well, they blew up right behind me. Very fortunate. Made a decent cast and got rewarded. Let's see how we do with him. Oh, jeez, oh man. Oof. There he is. No. Hold your wiggles. Hold it. Guys, how about that, huh? That pod went right behind me. Got lucky, it was close. And he hit it all kinds of good. He got it in both sides of his face. Look at that nice chunk there, guys, huh? I'll come back to you in a second. So there you go. Patience, persistence, little luck, and Mr. Smallmouth. And away he goes. All right, got into one here. He jumped before I knew he was hooked. I can't guarantee this one, folks. I know I've said that a few times, but I saw a little splash, but it's real ripply. Oh, he's nice. No, that's the biggest one for quite a while. Yeah, he smashed it. Oh my. Oh, that was a big one. That was probably 17 inches. It was weird because bait hit the water and then the fish jumped and then I felt him. So super late hook set, and then you saw the two jumps at the boat and he gone. Super encouraging. Lots of fun till the part at the boat. I'm gonna try to stay positive after that one. Not gonna be easy. So I'm trying to process that loss. Big fish of the day, other than the muskie. So I figure it's gotta be, learn from it, right? And try to turn that negative into a positive. So I got the wind at my back. I don't know if you can see the waves are all going this way. So I'm drifting. That pod goes off in front of me. I'm too far away for a cast, so I get on the trolling motor and I start to move. So now I got the boat moving with the motor and the wind. I make a cast, lure hits the water. I got a bunch of slack line because the boat's catching up to the lure quicker than I can reel. Fish hits it, knows he's in his mouth. He jumps. I didn't even know he hit. I see him jump. I think, oh crap. So I try to set the hook but never get it in him because he's coming at me. I'm going at him with a ton of slack line, and you saw what happened at the boat. Quality fish, you put a little weight on them and you don't bury the hook, you don't get them. So I learned I'm going to do my best not to do that again. And if any of you are in the same situation, hopefully you'll get the boat the fish and not watch them jump off at the edge of the boat. So that's it. Staying positive, learning from mistakes, right? All right, Grant, there he is. He's gonna get cast a few more times here. I'm gonna come on this point here, nice weed flat right here, and I'm still grumping about that bass I lost at the boat. I gotta let it go, so somebody tell me, let it go. So I'll let it go. Oh, I heard you. Yeah? Okay, let it go. I'll let it go. So I'm gonna have a little fun with Mr. Rat here. I'm gonna chuck him around here. I've caught and seen a lot of muskies here, so if there's one around, he might pound it, or a big bass would be pretty awesome too. So boys, we'll give this a shot here for a little bit and we'll see what we can do. Again, 1,000 thank yous for thinking of me and getting this really cool lure. Watched a video on it about a year or two ago, I guess, when it was a prototype, and a guy in North Dakota was catching a bunch of pike and muskie on it before it was even released. I thought it was kind of neat, and all of a sudden I got one in my boat. So I appreciate it, boys. Hope you're having a good day. And there's your Rat. What do you think of him, huh? He turns pretty good. We'll give him a few casts here and see what happens. Hopefully I click in and show you guys something big. Okay, everybody, we're gonna call that a wrap for the day. It's a little bit after 11. That puts us on 0 at 5:30, so that's almost 6 hours. Sun's up, it's hot. Wind's kicked up pretty good. Water has some nice chop on it. It's busy today. It looks like everybody took off Friday, which is cool. It seems like everywhere I kind of want to go, there's people. Had a really good morning, man. Caught the walleye. That's first for me ever on this lake. Got Mr. Musky, which was awesome, and got him released healthy, which was even better. Got a bunch of bass, not sure how many. We'll see what it tallied up to. Not that I'm still grumping, but I'm still grumping a little bit about that one that got off. That was the last fish of the day that I hooked. Wind kicked up from there and the skies got real bright. But he was a nice fish, and it's kind of on me. I learned a tough lesson on that one, but hopefully my explanation helps you guys not have the same problem. So I'm not sure if you can see my dashboard there left of the graph. Got my new sticker, my Turbo Yeti Bass Fishing sticker. Guess we'll call it a logo. My wife worked really hard with that, with somebody on the internet, and came up with the design, multiple designs, and that's the one that won. I loved it. She made me a bunch of stickers, vinyl stickers. So I passed those out to my super fans already. I got them to the Gizzler boys, and they got me that super cool rat lure, which no fish today, but I'll keep chucking it. I'll find one on it. Got one to my boy Jake, and I'm gonna get one to my parents here on the way home. And that's it. So shout out to Pam for making a really great logo, and thanks again to Grant and Garrett for the new fishing lure. Hope you enjoyed that video. I did catch some, and hopefully that big one I lost we do see on the video anyway. Got the cool parts of it, other than me holding it. Nobody needs to see that, I guess. But that's all. Have a great weekend, everybody. Weekend is here. Enjoy.